What is up, YouTubers? We are back with another episode of Our 6D Journey. My name is Lucas, and I'm here to help us build healthy relationships. So I've released a lot of videos this week. There's been a lot of energy brewing, both within myself and the collective as a whole. I feel like Gaia in general, Mother Earth, has had this huge transition. You know, we could rewind back to 2012 when the people thought the world was going to end and the Mayan prophecy was happening and blah, 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 blah. And I want to give a bit of an awareness for what that really means to me and what I've learned through all my study. That was an awareness of change in our ability to perceive the outside world around us. The paradigm shift into the age of Aquarius was becoming powerful. Since then, there have been a lot, chills going down my body. There have been a lot of transitions inside the outside world with people becoming more aware of their health, more aware of their spiritual path, more aware of their goals, more aware of who they are, and being willing and allowing themselves to express it to the people around them. Now, I've created a few videos before about making boundaries. I believe I had boundaries part 1 and part 2. And today, I'm going to go back into boundaries again, because there is a huge energy shift right now, and I mean, it is massive. Over really the last, like I said, we have 7 years behind us, but when yesterday came, that 2019, 12 energy came in, I felt engulfed in this ability to stand up for myself. And to go, no, this will not happen. No, you will not speak that way to me. No, this is not going to be an issue. This is who I am. Accept me for who I am or walk away. And that energy of embracing an empowered sense of self is showing up. And as I've been saying, 2020, there's always this hype around the new year about, oh, it's New Year's Eve, and what am I going to let go of? And now that New Year's here, January 1st, I'm going to become this brand new person, and I'm just going to change all these things about me. And for most people, within, I'd say about 21 days, right, break a habit, 21 days, that energy dies, and there ain't nothing left. And I've been telling people that 2020 is already here. It showed up a week ago and had a calling for especially those of us who are on a higher path to go, hey, it's time to clean house. Start cleaning house now. Start doing it today. Because when January 1st, 2020 comes, it's time to welcome in new energy, not to be thinking about, oh God, I have to stop eating all these donuts, and I have to stop smoking cigarettes and quit drinking alcohol, and I have to stop doing drugs, I have to stop being with all these people that don't serve me, and blah, blah, blah. I'm using really extreme examples, okay? Most of those things don't even apply to me. But I'm using examples for what people tend to drop around the new year. They drop these things. They want to become healthy, they want to become better, and preparation time is now. Now, what was happening yesterday was, I'm on boundaries, okay? I gave you a bit of a excerpt there, but we're on boundaries. Boundaries have become very important to a lot of people. We are becoming aware of what serves our highest good, what helps us get on the path that is guiding us towards our own middle way destiny, and how are the people, activities, jobs, habits either supporting us or tearing us down. And I have to say this, and I say this with love, a vast majority of people are still asleep. They are wired with programming from the media, from the school system, from old paradigms of parents and teachers. They are still hardwired, soft-wired, both, to old paradigms, to energies, and to ways of living that no longer serve the highest good of humans on the planet. We are evolving into a more balanced species. Masculine and feminine right now are merging together. For men and women, we are becoming more compassionate. We are becoming more conservative. We are becoming more nurturing. We are becoming more forthright and ready to speak our truth to others. So I'm having this conversation last night with my fiance, and I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of it, but we were having this kind of intellectual debate about a certain group of people that we have different views on. And we're talking and talking and talking and talking. We're both standing our ground. And we got to the middle, and I realized, wow, that was a really good conversation. And the reason why is because both of us were speaking our mind about how we genuinely felt and thought without the need for excess emotion, over dramatizing an energy. And by the end, we actually both came to the middle, where we realized half what I was saying was right, half what he was saying was right, and we got to this point of, oh, here's the middle path for this energy. Then the second thing popped up. Everyone that we're around has things or habits about them that we do not care for, that we don't necessarily like. Okay, there's been this energy brewing between my fiance and I for I'd say about a month. I kept noticing I would do something, and it was a specific habit that I have, and as soon as I finished, there'd be this disconnect where I would feel far away, and I would try to get in, and it would feel like I was being repelled away. And finally, I just looked at him right in the eye and said, "You're resenting me for this habit, aren't you?" And boom, an explosion of anger. And as you know, my past videos, when people start expressing their anger and start expressing emotions that might make you a little bit uneasy, zoom out and go, what's happening right now? Why is this here? Well, come to find out, most of his anger was self-imposed. He was mad at himself for judging me and for what is the other word? For judging me and being upset that there was something about me that he didn't like. And I came and I said, honey, there's things about you I don't like. I was like, but I love you and I want to be with you and I want our relationship to evolve to a better and higher place. And after about 20 minutes of discussing the energy, because it was like, we're here, boom, and it went slowly down. It got back to neutral. This is anger and frustration and resentment. And then it went under to like a place of sadness for a second, and then we went back to neutral, and then it went starting flying up into love and happiness and joy. And it's because we were both expressing our individual views of what we were thinking, feeling, and seeing in our life and the life of people around us. And what I'm trying to tell you now about setting boundaries with people is one of my boundaries is honesty. Lies, there's a boundary here. If you're gonna lie to me or lie of omission, not even bring it up, and then hold an energy that slowly builds and builds and builds and builds, that's gonna be an issue. And that's what I brought up. I was like, this is an issue. If we don't talk about this, this is not gonna end well. Like either I'm gonna start resenting you back, or at some point I'm gonna detach from you and I'm not gonna wanna be here anymore. And it was my willingness to say that out loud, which is scary AF. I can tell you, there are so many psychic calls that as soon as I say, have you told your spouse this? Have you told your girlfriend, your fiance, your lover this? They go, oh no, I don't know how they'd react. And it's like we're avoiding making the other person feel uncomfortable or unhappy, and then in retrospect, and then in return, we end up absorbing their feelings of uncomfortability that they would have had and absorbing their unhappiness because we weren't willing to set a boundary and go, this is an issue, this must happen, we have to work through this. We have to do those things. We have to. And so, as we're exhaling all the junk that ain't working for us in the last 10 years, 20 years, all your life, and we're bringing ourselves back to stasis and awareness, what energy activation is going to help us? Consciousness was on bottom. Just so we know, I love looking at the bottom card, and that card is all about tuning into your higher self, listening to your intuition, allowing the divine flow of the universe to go into your mind to create action. Now, what energy do we need? Wow. All right, guys, the card for today is card number 44. It is Universal Love. Now, this card is the last card in the entire deck. Okay, I would call this probably the most powerful card there is. I am right now being overwhelmed with the vastness of how big love really is. That concept of unconditional love, it stretches far and beyond anything the human mind or imagination can comprehend. Love is everything. Now, I'm seeing this centered heart energy that's glowing with truth and glowing with a stability and strength. I'm also noticing that right now there's this frequency of aligning with your highest thoughts and emotions and knowing what is your point of attention right now. Where are you vibrating? Remember, we attract everything in our lives to us. Everything. And when we live in a state of love, all the circumstances and people in our reality will begin to align and with the frequency that we're carrying. So if you're wanting this deep, compassionate love right now, you need to be asking yourself, what friends, what coworkers, what family, what siblings, what pets, what plants, what jobs, are they serving my highest love? Because love is a powerful force, everybody. It's a big and powerful force that can drive our actions and motivations and behaviors, and it can change the course of our lives. And when you allow it to fuel your desire for change and evolution, you will abound nothing but love and satisfaction and light. You need to remember to yourself that everyone and everything is somehow connected to Source, just like you are. And if you're perceiving differences, that is an egotistical mindset that needs to be banished. It is time to express love, affection, admiration, and above all else, intention. Tell people what it is your intentions are. Make this energy of universal love everywhere. Use your own sacred energy of geometry and divine love to radiate to all the people around you. Radiate it. Now, one more card. Card from the angels. This is my Angel Wisdom Oracle deck, Energy Oracle deck. My question for the angels right now is, how can we deal with energies that are going to either A, combat us, or B, try to leave us when we change? What is the energy that we need to remember? Good Lord. All right, guys, the last card we got today is the fourth chakra, the Archangel Raphael. So the thing about Raphael is that Raphael brings in new energy. Every single time that we need to find a newness to our lives of self-acceptance, compassion, love, Raphael is standing there in the east quadrant of your section, of your body, and saying, I welcome new energy to you. I give you new energy. Now, right now, this card did come in reverse today, guys. So it's saying that there's some blocks in people's heart centers. There's an old sense of abandonment or grief. There's broken heart lingering from either recent events or long past events that has not been healed. Now, whether or not it's recent or not, that energy, the only one blocking it is you. You have to start caring for yourself and attracting love from others in a way that is self-brought. When you love yourself and your circumstances and all your pain, all of that old stuck energy will release. You'll move on from it. You will bypass the pain. Quit pretending it doesn't exist. Quit pretending. Vent it out in a journal. Release it through a counselor. Tell a best friend. Create a clear, happy, self-loving image on yourself. Meditate on increasing light in your heart center. Call upon Raphael to bring light and clarity. And then love yourself through all the energy that shows up. The healing that's taking place will have nothing but happiness in return. Now, as the final part of this card, there's an affirmation. It is, say after me, my heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. Heart. If that ain't an affirmation for the universal love card and me setting boundaries and saying love is here, I don't know what is. So guys, thank you so much for checking in on my YouTube channel today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so looking forward to the new year and the energy that's coming. It's coming! 2020 is here! Abundance is here! Oh my gosh. And so, you guys have a great day. See you later.